times. We'd bring like popcorn bags of chips.
It's awesome.
It'd just be one of those fun little community things we do. It's always fun.
But you guys didn't play. You did play games.
Yeah, we did play games.
Watching
for
movies
sure.
and stuff too. That's awesome. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you could top this. This is the thing. Now, do we have sound on this? I think we do. Right? Did I lose you? We have sound on this?
Yeah, we do.
All right, if we have sound on this, we can play
I
it.
think it's just helicopter sounds.
Okay, so then we can keep it down. But let's go ahead and show the people one of the coolest ideas and how ways that you can play Super Mario Kart at a Major League Stadium. Look at this one. Oh, it's too good.
Yep, that's too good.
It's just workers playing on the big screen on the Jumbotron. We saw this and we were like, "Are you serious? Oh, this trumps everything."
Someone was like, "How fun would this be?"
That's great.
No one thought it gets shown.
What version is that though? Because
that's the new one from the Wii.
Oh, okay.
The Wii.
Yeah.
No, it's the Nintendo Switch.
God, dude, we're getting so old. I don't even know the name of systems anymore. Yeah. You can even bring this into. I mean, obviously, we just wanted to show this to you guys because it's cool as hell. But you know what is going on with video game systems? Because I believe was it Sony or was it was Sony, right? That didn't go to CES this year.
Mm-hmm.
It was either Sony or Xbox,
Sony,
one of the two, and I'm pretty sure it was Sony. Did not go to CES this year, which is it's a big deal. CES is like where all the electronics of the year are being introduced.
Yeah.
So to not go, I mean, that's like where you would preview your platform, your new thing coming out. For Sony to not go in a video gaming way, well, they're just not having it, or what?
They're not. I don't think they're doing anything for E3 this year, which is the big gaming.
That's only for
conference.
video games.
Yeah, that's
CES is like all electronic.
Yeah, but I know CES. So they usually go for like TVs, like home entertainment systems.
Did they just not go at all?
Yeah, I don't think they did anything for it.
I know they didn't go for video games, and that's when I was like, "Oh,
they usually save the video game
done?
stuff for E3."
Have we seen our last video game console? Is this it?
No.
Until you are in the video game,
it's gonna have to be a game-changing one because now we've reached a point where
like we've had enough Ataris, like we've perfected the Atari. We got it. It's awesome. Like grab an Xbox One, grab a PS4.
Pong's graphics have never been so good.
No, you've never. Look at this. We're playing it on a goddamn Jumbotron. Okay, but until we are now in the game, I don't think you're going to see another system. I think that's where everybody's going. They're trying to get you inside it. Those Magic Leap glasses are fucking amazing. And I know we lose pretty much everybody when we start talking technology. Mm-hmm. But Google Magic Leap. I mean, if you want to just go take a quick minute, go Google Magic Leap and see what they're doing. It's like literally like glasses that trick your brain into seeing augmented reality. So it's just like
it's like Google Glass.
It's like there's like a there would be like a Star Wars trooper running across my board right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't need any of that.
You could take like you could just like you could just be like boom. Well, this is how you get Tony Stark kind of stuff. This is the kind of how you get Minority Report where it's like that's how you do it. You have it all in your glasses or in like contact lenses. What they're doing is they're bouncing the light off of the lenses that they're calling them in your glasses, and it tricks your brain to see something that actually isn't there. Whoa. I mean, that's happening. We're at that. That's out. HoloLens, that's another one that's coming from Microsoft.
Yep.
But those are the things that I think you're getting now, and you're not going to see another up. How much better can you make the graphics of MLB, whatever the hell we play, the show, 2018? I mean, it's like watching a baseball game.
Yeah, it is.
It's amazing.
It looks exactly like a baseball game.
I mean, if you just like kind of just like looked by real quick and just kind of walked in the room and walked out, you'd think you're watching a baseball game.
Yep.
It's awesome. So so what? The gameplay sucks on most of these games anyway, unless it's a sports game.
Yep. Now the only game people are playing are Fortnite. So
you got to play online. That's the whole thing. Yep. What do you think about
that? How about that? All right. Pong online would be great.
Online Pong?
Online Pong.
Pong line?
I'm sure. Pong line. Plenty.
All right, let's do this thing. I am having a blast with you guys. We're going to take a quick break. And if we can, thank you, DJ. When we get back, I want to talk cooking for one. I want to talk a little bit more about what we were discussing last week. We'll get into all of that and more right here next. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. Big show for you today. Remember, Troy Hendrick, a.k.a. Once Year, and Hendrick and Henry Law in Floatlanta, Georgia. He's fighting for the rights of all you one-wheelers out there, you e-skaters, bicyclists, and all personal transportation device riders. If you've been injured or you're fighting the law from a citation or an arrest, hit up www.hendrickhenrylaw.com or just message Once Gear on Facebook. All right, so how do you cook? That's the whole thing. If you're cooking for one, are you single? Do you have a wife at home that helps you out with this? Do you have a man at home who helps you out with this? Wouldn't that be the dream? Ladies, I cook. I'm just saying.
Cooking's great. Know how to cook.
Single! But the problem is I hate cooking for one. And so we will get into this. I'd like to talk about it now that we've established the fact that clearly Oscar Mayer is correct. Hot dogs are sandwiches. Belly, thank you for coming over to my side.
I'll stand on my own side.
Hey, so I found this article, don'twastethecrumbs.com, 13 tips for cooking real food for one person. And I will mix these in. But before I do, I'd like to discuss with you the idea of these meal prep services.
I like them.
A lot of delivery to the door, a lot of pre-made. But I'm not somebody who's real good with like leftovers, man. I think like if you're somebody who like can go to a 7-Eleven or a gas station and get a sandwich and eat it and enjoy it, a Carl, if you will. Carl is not picky with his food. Carl sees a hot dog and there's one less bun. He doesn't care. He crushes it.
Yeah, whatever.
And God bless him for it because that's something I will never be able to do.
No.
It just grosses me out.
I just am imagining you trying to eat a hot dog and it's like this like tension moment where you're like shaking the hot dog
without the bun.
Without the bun,
not happening. You'd have to fucking jam
next time on Luch Dog in the or next time on Lunchtime with Luch and Belly. Will Adam eat the hot dog without the bun?
We jam a hot dog down Adam's throat.
Ooh,
it's the only way you could do it.
Gross. We're not doing that. Too phallic. Sorry.
The whole thing. No, thank you. Anyway. Where am I now? I'm lost.
Cooking for one, bro.
Cooking for one is the same thing. I'm not sure that with meal prep services, like it looks great. $8 a meal or whatever, $6 a meal. That sounds great. I just got to feel like I don't eat these Stouffer's shit-ass $33 meals. I'm sorry, not 30. $3 meals from the frozen aisle. I can't do that. You crush those. I'm not doing it.
They're so good.
No.
They're so good.
I'm kind of a picky eater. And so now I'm wondering if I spend, $80 or whatever you have to spend on these services. You know what I'm talking about. They just send you a week's worth of food.
And they've got like different meals. You actually pick the meals. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wouldn't look through the menu and be like, oh, I could definitely do that.
I'm sure I would. But even when I go shop, I just feel like I'm a little bit nervous about how good they're going to be. They're reheated, dude. Mm-hmm. So that's the real question.
They're not reheated.
Yes, they are. They're pre-cooked.
They're pre-cooked for most of it, but you have to finish the cooking in not a microwave. Some meal preps are like that, but like I think
I don't know if I want to do it then.
Like things like Blue Apron, you actually cook like on the stove.
Well, if I'm going to do that, then I'll just cook whatever I want.
That's true. You could.
Why
just
am I cooking these meals? Fuck that.
Because they deliver them to your house for you. With all the seasonings and everything.
You guys got to stop with this delivery stuff. Seriously. Like, go to the store. Go get something. It's becoming a problem. Stores are going to be gone. If you stop going to them, they're not going to be there. I'm telling you right now. And you're all just like, I'm fine with it. Okay, but what are you going to do? You're going to have no more stores left. No more stores. I go to Best Buy. I need a camera from my man Belly over here. Look at this. My camera's fantastic. Belly's camera, not as much. I mean, it's 1080p. I'm so white. Mine's 4K. I mean, I bought them both. But if I'm going to spend more on one, it's going to be on me. Of course. Sorry, folks. You can spend all the money you want on cameras. It's hard. Selfish up. So he won a bunch of money on our college football thing, and he said, all right, great, put it towards my camera. You got it. I drive to Best Buy, go to the store. Oh, sorry, we don't have it. I can send you to another store that has it maybe. No. No, this is why you're losing. This is why Amazon is killing you. I have to worry, do you have it in stock? Amazon's like, what do you need? Cool, 2 days. There you go. It's there. As long as you can get past the fact that you can't have it right now. Stick your hand out and it just appears. You can just have it and we'll bring it to you. Stores are gone. Malls, give me a break. I heard it. I think, was it you that said that we should turn them into housing?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, that was on the radio the other day. That's picking up steam. I heard that.
God damn it.
No, really. I heard
Stealing
it. I
all
think
my
it was on
ideas.
Levitard's show. Like, that's picking up steam. It's a great idea. Take all the malls that are failing, and since they're just sitting there with the great infrastructure with all kinds of plumbing and stuff set in, just make all the interior remodeled as apartment, low-income housing.
Like,
Keep the food court. Make, like, jobs for people who, like, maybe like older folks, or you know, you make the whole. You want Sears? Make it a penthouse.
The Sears.
You can have Sears.
Nah, that's like you make that into like the dog walking park area,
Or you could make it 14 apartments.
Yeah.
You know, how think about, you just put some walls up. You got.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great idea. Instead of knocking everything down and no longer having any of these buildings.
Yeah.
Let's put them to use.
They're just skeletons sitting in there.
Throw some solar panels on the top of them.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go.
Figure it out.
Let's go. This stuff's easy, folks.
Figure it out.
What are we doing? But I got tips for cooking for one. So let's get to that. I want to talk to you about it. Maybe help you out if you're in my boat. And if you're not, maybe you want to
cook for 14.
cook for. Rule number 1: decide what kind of home chef you are. Belly, do you want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen? Do you like cooking, or do you want to get to it as fast as possible?
When I'm hungry, I want it now. I mean, I'm not someone who dislikes cooking, but I'm not someone who goes out of my way to get enjoyment out of it. So I would say no. I want to eat. I want to get to the point where I'm eating.
So if you don't want to make dinner every night, just cook once and twice whenever you can, and that's the tip. It's it could be one big meal at the start of the week, and then you eat the leftovers if you're cool with that. It could also be making a portion of each meal and then adding other items as they're needed each time. Third option would be to make connected meals. So one item from tonight will carry over to tomorrow.
So you do steak one night, and then the leftover of the steak is in a stir fry.
Maybe it's perfect.
Like you use chicken for that a lot.
All the time. Guys, this is the best thing I can tell you right now. Go get a roasted chicken, pull it up. I mean, if you eat meat, pull off the chicken, all off the meat, off the bird. Ugh, that's horrible. It's just because I hate that process, the whole pulling the meat off. I literally take the top off of the roasted chicken. I put it over here, and I just rip all the chicken and put it into the top. And then I just throw that into some Tupperware, and I've got chicken for like 3 nights now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fantastic when what I do to reheat it is I throw it in a pan, just a little bit of butter, no oil or anything, just a little bit of butter. And I just throw a little salt, a little pepper, a little Creole on it, a little seasoning, you know? And man, it's fucking delicious. It browns up a little bit, just crisps it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. I mean, you throw some veggies on, throw some frozen veggies on there, done. That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of these things that they're saying. Rule number 2, create a meal plan. How do you feel about a meal plan? Are you going to spend the time? I'm not going to.
I'm not the prepper.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not a prepper like that. I barely decide what I'm eating and when I'm gonna eat. Like I sometimes just get in the car without deciding where I'm going.
Okay, but the problem that's true. That's true. This dude's he's like, all right, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm like, where are you going? He's like, I don't know.
I'll let the destiny.
We'll just let wherever the steering wheel takes me. My stomach is in control. I mean, that's cool in a way. But what this is saying, having a plan means buying only what you need and ensuring that you're using it all up, because that's the one problem with me is that, guys, I never get to the end of what I buy.
No.
By the time my bread goes bad, I'm throwing out 3 slices. I know you could throw it in the freezer, but Jesus Christ, dude, I had it for 3 days and had mold on it yet last time.
Yep.
It was frustrating. Man, that was frustrating. But it doesn't have to be complicated here. It says figuring out your cooking style, writing down a few ideas and what you can make with what you have. Just match it up with your personal schedule. Add in some few new recipes if you want, and just consider it done.
Mm-hmm.
Having a plan really does work. I mean, I will say, I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I wish I could.
Because I don't know what nights of the week, like, I don't know my schedule. My work schedule doesn't even come out until the Friday before the week it's coming. So, for example, today, I will get my schedule.
Oh, right. You don't know how are you going to meal prep
when
for that?
I know for when I'm working Sunday through Saturday.
But that's why I think that would be really good to just take a roasted chicken, pull off the meat, throw it in a Tupperware, put it in the fridge. Boom. You've got 3 days of chicken.
Then I go and maybe if I take some initiative on Sunday, I make all the decisions.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it's saying. Now, it's also saying here, number 3, mastering the art of making less. This is rules that will help you cook for one. One of the biggest hurdles of cooking real food for one person is cooking too much food, so learn to cut the recipes in half or even to quarters if necessary. What?
Quarters.
Use online tools like a conversion calculator to help with the ingredients and invest in a kitchen scale to come up with a quarter pound of pasta. It's really not that difficult. I mean, they're talking to me on that one. I mean, I just murder through pasta.
It's just like,
it's gross.
It's a mound.
It's disgusting. But what can you do? I love my pasta. I grew up eating it 3 days a week.
Yep.
Rule number 4, don't rule out feasts. What? It can be difficult to balance the desire to cook a full course meal versus the one table setting, but you don't always have to choose one or the other. So just invite some friends and family over. Let your inner hospitality shine. Don't limit feasts to just one holiday season. Purposefully schedule nights where you can go all out and make appetizers and dessert. If you like cooking, then cook for some friends. Find some friends to cook for, maybe some family. It doesn't always have to be you. I like that one because it gets you out of the house. You're not always alone.
Or it brings people in and gets you into a social atmosphere.
Yeah.
And also it gives you the opportunity to kind of put a little test to your cooking skills.
Well, that's true. Of course, you like your cooking, but do other people?
Yeah, right.
But here's the real question. Do you want me coming over and cooking you dinner? A lot of my friends are watching right now on my Facebook page. Do you want me to come over and cook you dinner? Like if I called you and I offered, hey, listen, man, I'd love to come over and cook you dinner. I know at first you'd be like, yeah, fuck, of course I would.
How romantic.
But I want you to think about it for a minute.
I'll get the candles out.
No. I'm not talking about somebody that no, I'm talking about a couple that has a kid or something. Friend of mine, all my friends are married kids. Mm-hmm. All right, that's fine. That's great. So if I say to them, I call them up, I'm like, hey, listen, I missed you guys. Want to come out and cook you dinner tonight? Is that cool? I'm just going to bring all the, just don't even worry about it. I got it under control.
Cooking parties should be a thing, but they are.
Do you want that?
But cooking parties are a thing.
Stick with what I'm saying. Do you want me to come over to your house and cook you dinner? It sounds good, but I feel like at the root of it, you'd be like, I'm good. No, really, thank you though.
Yeah, it depends. Like
you don't know if I can cook.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's the truth. I'm single Lucio. They think they're going to get mac and cheese and hot dogs with no buns.
They are getting Annie's mac and cheese.
I mean, you're damn right you are. Let's go. Give it to them. Touchdown! But if I'm going over to my friend's house, I'll cook something nice. A little pasta Alfredo, chicken marsala. I'll put it together.
Yeah. Stir
fry. That's easy. I'll even ask you what your kids like because they will like my mac and cheese if you don't. Jerk.
I'll eat the mac and cheese. Never turned down a mac and cheese yet.
Rule number 5, always keep a container of soup and fresh bread in the freezer. Really? Inevitably, there will be times when you need something fast for whatever reason. You're sick, it's busy, you just got home from a business trip, you're too exhausted to cook. Having something on hand that can be warmed up in just a few minutes will make it easier to stay away from fast food and ease the load when it's just you taking care of you. Bread in the freezer was new to me. I didn't realize you could do that.
Yeah.
You leave it out for 3 minutes and it's thawed. Take 2 slices out, it's thawed in 3 minutes.
Yep.
That is genius. But soup?
Soup, yeah, I've heard of soup, freezing soup. You just you can just
gross
block it out. You just throw it in. You can put them in small portions, like bowl size, and then you put that frozen block into a pot. Let it go.
I'm digging it.
And it's soup.
Consider a cooking club. Simply Rebecca has a great write-up of how a few families did this at her church, apparently, but you can do it with singles too. Personally, I think it's a great way to get out of a cooking rut and try new recipes. So a cooking club, is that like a book club where you just we're doing this week?
Passing around recipes.
That'd be cool.
That's cool.
Does that exist?
I'm sure they do.
Can you Google that? Let's all watch a quick Google of a cooking club. I want to see what comes up when you do that because that would be awesome. I'm trying to find a dance class to take, like dancing lessons, but that's very hard to do as a single man. I just feel a little uncomfortable. Yeah,
you're supposed to bring a partner.
Yeah, it's very hard being like, hey, I'm in my mid-30s and want to take a dance class. Like, I'm totally not creepy.
Cooking club. Let's see this.
What are we looking? Let's show. We're showing the kids. Look at this. Chop Chop Cooking Club. It's for kids.
Cooking club for kids?
But it does look like there are, okay. Interesting.
Kids and families.
Cooking club would be a good idea because the next 2 are consider a canning club, considering a gardening club. So obviously we're not going to do
wonder if you're in cooking
all of these.
Like cooking merit badges.
That would be cool.
For cooking club.
That would be cool. Yeah. I'd totally be down.
Like you host an event and it's like you host an event and basically You get the host badge where you've hosted a private dinner
You
event.
said host like 8 times in 3 seconds.
Host.
Share shopping in bulk with a friend. Me and we could go to Costco.
Costco.
Yeah, come on.
There's a big problem there.
Yeah.
I never cook.
Yeah, also true. I mean, I've been cooking a lot this week.
Yeah.
I have been. But those massive bags of rice at Costco are definitely a huge money saver. They're just practically speaking, it wouldn't, one person can't get through it, right? So just consider shopping with a friend, take advantage of the bulk pricing, but while not having to keep so much food on hand. I mean, I guess.
Rice stays forever.
It's not, yeah, I'm not, come on. No, I'm poo-pooing that one. I'm not going to buy a big bag of rice with you. Go home, split it up.
Want to split a bag of rice,
yeah,
bro?
get the hell out of here. It's not a bag of weed. I'm sorry.
Can I get my 1/8 of rice?
Yeah, let me get a quarter of rice, please.
Oh boy, poor rice.
Learn what to do with aging food. A gallon of milk is cheaper than a half gallon, but what happens if you don't go through a whole gallon fast enough? Try making your own buttermilk. What? Ricotta cheese, yogurt, and kefir instead of throwing it away. Belly, what? No?
I'm not drinking Lucio made milk.
You can use those items in recipes like buttermilk pancakes, banana bread. That is true. You have aging bananas. You can put that in banana bread. It's delicious. Homemade salad dressings, gross. Or smoothies, maybe.
Did they say anything
Salad
about
dressings.
a vacuum sealer
Not yet.
for saving their
I'm at
food?
11 out of 13. We're almost there, folks. Keep meals simple. Even if you're cooking, even if you like cooking, making 3 meals every day can get tiresome. Lighten your load by keeping breakfast and lunch simple, and then pulling out the big pots and pans for dinner. Now, that makes no sense because aren't you supposed to eat less as the day goes on?
I mean,
That's definitely true. You shouldn't be eating as much at dinner as you do at breakfast.
I don't know about
Your
that.
lunch and breakfast should be way bigger than your dinner. Your dinner should be the smallest meal of the day.
No, the dinner's the largest meal of the day.
Absolutely not.
Oh, no.
Google.
Oh, no.
Clyde, send it to
Oh,
the poll.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you, you're not supposed to eat a big meal at the end of the day. Social media lounge, am I wrong? I don't think so. I want to know now.
I want to know, too, but still.
Can we go to them? Are they activated? Do we have an S? Oh, we do. Yeah. What are they saying over there? Of course you one-wheel to Costco, you crazy man out there in Bend, Oregon. I love it. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. Man. I'll tell you, dude. Chicken tendies. I love our fans. Valley's figuring it out. What should the largest meal of the day be? A new study.
Suggest eating a high-calorie breakfast and a smaller dinner.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here all week. It's fine.
Oh, what? Let's see. Do I have something? Here we go.
Oh, I was going to do it. All right, you got it too. You beat me to it. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm telling you, that's common knowledge. That's an easy one. That's an easy one.
But I always eat the most at dinner.
That's true. We've only got 4 minutes left for the people. I want to do something really fun, really quick. Okay, so Belly,
Right.
I have to pull up. Do you have something to vamp on for 30 seconds, or can I send you on a goose hunt?
Goose hunt me.
All right, can you find a Challenge 24 card? Just type in Challenge 24 and then click images, and I want you to click on one. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say Challenge 24? I'm going to wake you guys up. Now, this is something that I used to do with my baseball team, not with Challenge 24. If you know what Challenge 24 is, you're freaking out right now. I mean, I can already hear them in the social media lounge. They're going crazy. Does this card mean anything to you?
No.
Okay. Really?
No. Nothing.
All right. Click the first one. This is a game that was played in elementary school, and I used to wake our kids up with mental exercises like this. And since we're doing a lunch show now, it's a midday show. You're at work. Maybe you're at the end of the lunch. You're going back to work. I used to wake up my baseball players like this before practice. I'd take them down to left field and be like, "All right, ready? 2 times 2
4
times 2
8
times 2
16
divided by 4
4
times 6
24
divided by 3." Like, I would just give them easy math,
8.
right? But just having to do that really does wake you up, like a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And what I thought would be fun to do
Sparking brains.
is play one of these with you at home. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen these before, but this is challenge 24. Now, you see the dot in the corner?
Yep.
That means it's the easiest one. It's either a 1 dot, a 2 dot, or a 3 dot.
Okay.
Okay, there's packets of these cards. You just put them in the middle. They had challenges and stuff in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to do it is you have to get to 24 using all 4 numbers. So,
using all 4 numbers. All right.
I haven't done this in a while. I can't believe it's taking me this long. Does anybody at home got
24?
it? You can use plus, minus, addition, or subtract. So it'd be like, okay, you would hit the table and you'd be like, all right, 5 times 3 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32 minus 5, but that's not 24. We have to get to 24. And I can't
And we can only use the numbers once, right?
Yeah, you can only use them once. So it's like 3 times 4 is 12. 5 plus 5 is 10. 12 plus 10 is 22. But that doesn't mean it. I need 24. Why can I not get this? Can somebody please help me out?
24.
This is killing me right now.
5. Yeah, right.
Why can we not get this? Is the social media launch making fun of us? They very much should be.
5 plus 4. But that's only...
Is that 5
that's
plus...
24, yep.
It's not. Is it just add them all up? It's not 10.
No, it's 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 4 is 19. Plus 5 is 24.
That's not right. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19. That's it. They got it. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. There it is. Okay, so now we got it. 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 4 is 9. Plus 5 is 24. Can we have our next card, please?
All right, next card.
Yeah, just click on another one that's 1 dot. I used to be able to do these like the drop of the hat.
No, that's impossible.
No, go back to it.
That one?
Yes.
That one.
I've already got it. Hit the table. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 8 minus 6 is 2. 12 times 2 is 24. Next. I mean, you really get into a groove as you go through. You
already used to. You already used to.
I created 2. 24 divided by 2
is 12.
8 minus 6 going across is 2. 12 times 2 is 24.
What?
24 divided by 2, up and down, is 12. Right?
But you've already used the 2.
I did. But I'm using...
You're using it again.
Listen, look at it. But 8 minus 6 going across is also 2.
Okay.
The 12 that I'm left with times the 2 that I'm left with together equal 24.
That's not how it works.
Yes, that's how the game works. That's how the game works. Whatever you're left with. Absolutely. 12, listen, don't fight it. This is how the game works. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 8 minus 6 is 2. And then you use those left. 12 times 2 is 24. Trust me, go to another one. I got you.
Or you just...
There's other ways to do it.
Or
you have another way to do it?
You subtract 8 from 24, and then you add the 6 and the 2.
Here, do it. You do it. You have to do it. You have to say that.
24 minus 8 is 16. Then plus 2 plus 6.
Plus 2 is 18. Plus 6 is 24. That's another way to do it. I could also say 24 divided by 6 is 4.
Yep.
8 minus, I had it.
Because you already used the 2, so I don't
8 minus 2, yeah, that's it,
again.
24 minus 6 is 4. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24.
It's not whatever you're left with. It's
stop
it's what
fighting
you have.
it. You don't even know this game. I'm telling you. This is how it goes.
This is not what we were, the first one we did was not what we were left with, what we had.
No, that's just, that ended up working. Go back to it. I'm going to fight you on this until
because you already
115.
So 24 divided by 2.
Stop fighting me. Listen, I'm telling you, in a game you know nothing about, in a game I used to play in a league, please stop fighting me on this.
Could I please?
I'm telling you, you just chose to solve the first one by going around, but there's another way of doing it my way. We just haven't figured it out yet.
You can use whatever's left over and then multiply those two.
Yes, that's the point of the game. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You just happened to, on the first one, go around the circle. It doesn't work that way all the time. Go to another one.
All right.
Not a 2 square. I'm not ready for a 2 square yet. No, give me another 1 square. The bottom left. There, bottom. Yeah. All right, what do we got? Let's see.
So there to get to 24.
Already got it. You got it?
Let's see.
4 times 3 is 12.
Yep.
2 times 1 is 2. 12 times 2 is 24. See how you combine them to see. You don't have to just go around.
Let's see. 3 times 4 is 12.
Yep. Times 2.
Times 2 is 24.
Times 1.
times 1.
Done. So it becomes, and you can see how
Yeah,
we're already
that
getting
works.
fired up across
But you
each other.
used them all just once.
Yeah, I used them all in the last one just once. You're still not seeing it.
But the other one, you used the 2 twice.
No, I didn't.
Because you used the 2 to divide the 24.
Right, but then I got another 2 by subtracting 8 minus 6. Where are you not seeing this?
So then it's 2.
I created
times
another
12.
2, and then it's 2 times 12, what you're left with. Yes, you use what you're left with.
You use what you're
But you
left
can
with.
see, okay, so obviously you can see how fired up that this can make people. It caused fist fights. I mean, people would get mad. I'm not mad at him at all. I'm just doing this to show the tension that would come because it goes really fast. Like usually when it's when it was a 1 dot, it used to be, oh, it's a 1 dot, hit the table, figure it out, and go.
So someone just gave me an alternative to this one here.
Give it to me. Go back to it. Hold on.
5 times 5 is 25. Plus 3 is 28.
Minus 4 is
That's 24.
Very nicely done. That's good. That's another way to do it.
Only use those once, though. Use the 5. Use the 4.
What number am I using
use
twice?
The 3.
Dude?
I
can't understand what you're not getting over this. I'm going to do it one more time.
It's the 24 one.
Where is that?
This one right here.
Okay. What are you not getting here? Look.
Look,
24.
It's what
I'm
going
to touch them each once. 24 divided by 2 is 12.
Okay.
These guys are done.
Okay.
Okay. Kamala's mad. The book is falling. 8 minus 6
is 2.
2. There's a 2 over here now.
Yep.
2 times 12 is 24. We've only used each one of these. We've just also created more over here.
Okay.
From them.
All right.
You feel me?
All right.
Okay. Okay.
I get it now.
Now we're getting somewhere,
I get
folks.
it now.
All right.
I get it now. I get it now.
But that would cause so many problems growing up. I think we're going to start doing that at the end of each episode. A Challenge 24 card. I'm telling you, man, these are really fun. They're really fun. And people who hate math are like, no, fuck this, dude. I don't want to look stupid. They're fun. They get to be really fun because there's a lot of ways to do each card. Yeah. And I feel like the social media lunch, that's something interactive that they can do at home and try to beat us. We can play together, in fact. It doesn't have to be me versus you. It can be us versus them. A lot of fun stuff. Billy, we gotta go. Say goodbye to the people. You're gonna be late. I'm so sorry. We gotta go.
Bye.
All right, folks, we're out. Thank you, guys. We'll have a good weekend, and so will you. See you guys soon on Tuesday. Voice of One Wheel's gonna be banging. We're ready for it. Bong. Go watch Jay and Silent Bob. It was awesome last night. Thanks to all of our patrons. Patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC. Everybody have a great, safe weekend. We will see you tomorrow. It is TTR Studios.